Once upon a time, there lived a little squirrel deep in the forest. Its name was Sam. Sam was smaller and quieter than other squirrels, but he was more curious and braver than anyone else. Sam's biggest dream was to go on a wonderful adventure like big animals someday. One day, a scary rumor started circulating in the forest where Sam lived. There was a scary monster that lived in a big lake on the edge of the forest. The monster comes out of the lake every night and devours everything around him. The animals in the forest exchanged stories about the monster in fear, but they could not identify it because no one saw it. Sam became even more curious when he heard the rumor.
Is there really a monster? If I find it, I might save my friends in the woods.
Sam made a promise to himself, so he decided to go find the monster even by himself. As the night fell, Sam quietly left the house. The moonlight shone softly on the forest, and everything was still. Sam walked carefully along the path to the lake. The forest was uncharacteristically very calm, and only the sound of Sam's small steps could be heard. When he arrived at the lake, Sam paused to look around. The big lake was sparkling and spread out in front of the spring, but there were no signs of the monster anywhere. Sam took a close look near the lake to see if there were any signs he missed. It was then. Suddenly, a big wave broke out in the center of the lake, and a huge creature came out of the water. Sam was surprised, but he didn't back down in fear. The creature was rumored to be a monster. But Sam could read the sadness in the monster's eyes. The monster slowly approached Sam and spoke in a soft voice.
"Aren't you afraid, little squirrel? I used to be the guardian of this forest, but I was so afraid of my appearance that everyone avoided me, calling me a monster. I just wanted to protect it."
Sam answered with courage when he heard it.
I believe you are not a monster. If you want to protect this forest, why is everyone scared of you?
The monster thought for a moment about Sam's question and continued the story.
I have guarded the forest for many years, but as time went by, my appearance became more and more frightening. So my friends in the forest started to avoid me, and I got lonely. But I hid every dark night because of the sense of duty to protect them.
Sam was heartbroken when he heard the monster's story. He decided that he should not leave the monster alone anymore.
I will help you. I will tell the truth to my friends in the forest that you are the guardian of the forest.
The monster shed tears of gratitude. Sam went straight back into the woods and gathered his animal friends. Then he told them the story of a monster he met at the lake. At first, the disbelieving animals gradually opened up to Sam's sincere eyes and stories. A few days later, the forest animals all gathered at the lake. They approached the monster and thanked him instead of fear. The monster never had to hide again and stayed with his friends in the forest. Thanks to Sam's courage, the forest was back at peace, and the monster was no longer lonely. Sam was proud of himself for doing a great job despite his small size. Since then, the forest animals have called Sam the Little Warrior, and he no longer sees himself as a little squirrel. He is the bravest squirrel of all and will be remembered forever by his friends in the forest.